Hello students, this is October 2024 formative assessment paper. I hope all of you have watched the previous video. It is September 2024 formative assessment paper. So then you know the structure, right? So then here we do have the instructions to teachers and they will write questions on the whiteboard and you want to write your answers based on that, right? So then straight away we will move to the question number 1. And here you can see that you have many math operations together, right? I'm going to write the questions here that I have mentioned you when you start the paper, you want to write your name, the admission number, and that your class, maybe grade 6B, 6A, 6C, whatever it is, right? And then question number 1 here, that what you want to do, the Roman number 1, we have 3 minus 3 divided by, so then here we have 3 minus 3 divided by 3 plus 3 and multiplied by 3. Now you just see that the same number we do have, but that we do have different math operations. According to the BODMAS or that the priority order that we want to prioritize the division here. If we have the bracket, yes, for sure, we want to consider the bracket first. But here we don't have the bracket, so we want to consider the division first, right? So then I do the division here, 3 divided by 3, it is 1. And then I want to look at the multiplication, 3 times 3, 9. And here I write 3 subtract 1 plus 9, right? So then you can straight away simplify this, but as a practice, what I do, I add 3 and 9 together and subtract 1. So 3 and 9 together, it is 12. 12 minus 1, it is 11. Okay. So then Roman number 2. But before moving to Roman number 2, I just want to double check whether I have done it correctly. First, I want to deal with the division. Yes, that is done. Then I do the multiplication. It is 9. And 3 minus 1, it is 2. 2 plus 9, 11. Yes, that is correct. So we will move to the next one. 2 plus 3 times 1. 2 plus 3 times 1 plus 4 divided by 2, right? Here again that I do the division first, right? So this is 2. And then 3 times 1, it is 3. And then it is 2 plus 3 plus 2. Okay. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. Right? 3 times 1, 3. 4 divided by 2, 2. So then 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. Right? So then, yeah, it is correct. So then I will move to the Roman number 3. Here we have 8 divided by 2. 8 divided by 2 minus 1 multiplied by 1, right? 8 divided by 2, it is 4, right? Then 4 multiplied by 1, it is 4. So then how I'm going to rewrite this? 4 minus 4, the answer is 0. Okay. So then the next question, 8 minus 4, right? The fourth one. We'll see how we can write. So then here we have the Roman number 4. 8 minus 4 divided by 2. 8 minus 4 divided by 2 plus 7, right? Plus 7. So then you have 4 divided by 2. Sorry. So then here we have that we can do this in order. We want to double check the question. 8 minus, right? Here that I wrote it in the wrong way. It should be 8 minus 4. So then 4 divided by 2, it is 2. And I can rewrite the question 8 minus 2 plus 7. And I prefer to have this plus 7 first and then minus 2. Then 8 plus 7, 15. 15 minus 2, it is 13, right? So we will double check before moving to the question that here we do have 3 minus 3, that you want to get the division first, right? So then I'm double checking whether I have done it correctly. Times 3, yeah, 11. And the next one, 2 plus 3 times 1 plus 4 divided by 2, then it gives you 2. Yes, the final answer should be 7. And 8 divided by 2, subtract 4, multiply by 1, then the division and the multiplication, it should be 0. And 8 subtract 4 divided by 2 plus 7. So then it should be 2, 6, 13. Correct. So all answers are correct. So then we will move to the question number 2. In question number 2, Roman number 1, you want to find and give the remainder. Now here I put the question number 2, and there I have Roman number 1, and then A, 348 divided by 10, right? 348 divided by 10. So then I just write this as a fraction because it's easier for me to do this. So then my answer will be 34, comma, remainder 8, right? So how I got this? 348, you divide by 10, 10 times 3, 30, and then 4, 8. So then 10 times 4, 40, and 8. So then the answer is 34, remainder 8, right? So then part B, we have 67 divided by 2. 67 divided by 2. Again, I can write it like this, 67 divided by 2. And I go to my working column here, 67 divided by 2. 2 times 3, 6, and 0. And you bring this 7 down. And 2 times 3, 6, and 1 remainder. Okay, so then I can write the answer 33, comma, remainder 1. Okay, we are done. Okay, so then right, so then the 2, Roman number 2, divide 141 by 3, right? So then we will move to the Roman number 2. So this is Roman number 2. And the question is 141. 141 divide by 3. So then what I do the working here itself. So then I can show it. 3 times 4, 12, right? And then we have 2 remained. I bring this one here, 21. 3 times 7, 21, and 0. So then the answer is 47. And then the third one, 2,700, right? 2,700 divide by 100. So then here I can write this 2,700 divide by 100. So then easily I can get the answer 27. You know, when we have 2 zeros in the denominator and the numerator, we can cancel them out. So the answer will be 27, right? We will move to question number 3. Question number 3, it's like this. Question number 3, Roman number 1, we have 100, then we have 1,000, and then we do have blanks, right? You just see that what has happened, that when you are moving from the first term to the second term, now they have multiplied it by 10. If you want to get the rest, what we want to do the same, we multiply by 10. So then what will be the answer? 10,000. Again, that you multiply this by 10, right? And then the answer will be 100,000, right? So then when you're moving from first term to the second term, you just multiply by 10. Okay, that becomes 1,000. And that 1,000 you multiply by 10, it gives me 10,000. And that 10,000 you multiply by 10, it gives me 100,000, right? So then we will move to the next one. Roman number 2, you have 1 over 4 and 1 over 3. When we have something like this, first I want to get the LCM of 4 and 3, right? How do you get the LCM of 4 and 3? So then here 4 and 3, we know the LCM, it is 12, right? It is 12. So then I write here 12 and then plus I write here 12. So then right? You can see what I did over there. To convert the 4 into 12, I want to multiply it by 3. So then the numerator also I multiply by 3 and I write here. And I want to convert this 3 into 12. How? I want to multiply this by 4. 3 times 4, 12. And then I multiply the numerator 1 by 4. So it is the answer. Okay. So then I write here. So then I have 12. Right? So then I have 3 plus 4. So then it is 7 and 7 over 12. Okay, 7 over 12. So this is so easy. So then the Roman number 3, again you have a number pattern, 7, 11, 15. Now we'll see that what we can do. So then we will move to the next one, 7, 11, 15. And I'll move. And this is the third one, 7, 11, 15, like this. So then here what happened? Now when you move from 7 to 11, so you add 4. So then you move from 11 to 15, you add 4. If so that you want to follow the same, then it is you are adding 4 and it gives me 19. And you want to add 4, 23. Okay. So this is how it should be. So these are very simple things, children. And number 4, give 20 pence as a fraction of 2 pounds. First of all, before doing this, you should have an idea, right? First, you want to have an idea. 1 pound is equal to 100 pence. First, you want to know this relationship. And they are asking us to write 20 pence, right? 20 pence as a fraction, right? 20 pence as a fraction of 1 pound. Is it 1 pound or 2 pounds, right? So we want to write it as 2 pounds. If 1 pound is 100, and then the 2 pounds will be 200 pence. Now here, I can't do anything when I can see the values in 2 different units. That one is in pence, the other one is pounds. So I want to convert this. So then I write 20 pence divided by 200 pence. So then the pence will be cancelled and 20 over 200. So then we can simplify this. So then we have 2 over 10. And then I can simplify this further. I divide both the numerator and the denominator by 2. It gives me 1 over 10. What was the question? Give 20p as a fraction of 2 pounds. So if you have kept it as 2 over 20, that is also correct, because in this question they have not mentioned you want to write it in its simplest term, but better to write it in simplest term. So then if they have given 2 over 20, still you get the marks. If they have given 1 over 10, still you get the marks, right? So then we will move to the next question, that is question number 4. And you want to write this as an index, right? Question number 4, Roman number 1. When you have 3 times 3 times 3, that is 3 to the power of 3. Okay. And then the next one, Roman number 2, when you have that, what you are supposed to do, 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 2 multiplied by 3 to the power of 2, right? 3 to the power of 2. Then can you simplify this? That we can't, because that we do have the different base values. But one thing we can do, we can expand this. How? 2 times 2 and times 3 times 3, right? Not 3 times 2. It should be 3 times 3, because you want to multiply the same base value 2 times. Okay. So then 2 times 2, it is 4, and 3 times 3, it is 9, 4 times 9, it is 36, right? 2 squared, it is 2 times 2, 3 squared, it is 3 times 3, 2 times 2, 4, 3 times 3, 9, 4 times 9, 36, right? Then the next one, 1 over 4, you want to fill the blank. See what has happened over there. So this is from the equivalent fraction lesson, 1 over 4. Then we have 5 and we have the blank. Now what should be the blank, children? Here that you just see. So how do you get this? 1 times 5, it is 5. So then you want to do the same thing here. You multiply by 5. 5 times 4, it is 20. 1 times 5, 5. 4 times 5, 20. So then it is 5 over 20, right? Okay, so then the next one, question number 5. I suggest you to go through my constructions video. If you are struggling with these construction, because I have done a live videos, then you can watch it and you can use your own mathematical instrument box and do it, right? So then here, when you have the protractor, you know that you have 2 scales, inner scale and the outer scale. I'm going to explain you this little bit in detail. Question number 5, it's like this, children, right? Even though it is not the answer, I'll just explain that what you are supposed to do. When you have the protractor, you have 2 scales. That here you have the line and you have something like this, right? Here that this is the exact point. And here you can see 0 and 180. And here you can see 0 and 180. Now this is the outer scale. You want to understand this is the outer scale, right? This one. And then the other one is the inner scale, right? So then which scale you are going to use based on the arms you have. For an example, children, now let's say you are drawing a free line and you put the point here and you want to keep the protractor here, and now you are going to measure 83 degrees, let's say. Now you want to have 83 degrees from here, that you select the inner 0. From inner 0 you measure 83, it's like this, and then you mark it and you remove the protractor, and then you draw a line like this and you mark this is 83 and you want to mark it like this, right? So that is how you draw an angle with the help of the protractor. But I suggest all of you that I'll send you the link to that video in the description. What you are supposed to do, before the test, please go through the construction video. There I have explained everything in detail. It was a live video. You can see that how I manage all the mathematical instruments and how we can do the construction. What is the difference between the construction and the drawing, and how we can use the protractor, what are the scales we do have, how we are going to measure the angle, and how we can use the pair of compasses. I have explained everything. Okay, children, we are done with this too. And as I promise you that I have two options that some of the parents, after releasing the earlier video, they have mentioned they don't want to have the monthly test papers. They need only the formative assessments. So if that's so, then I have released the September 2024 assessment paper, and this is October 2024 assessment paper. So then after the test, we can continue the lesson as usual. Well, whatever it is that I'll decide and let you know. But now you have two formative assessment videos, September 2024 and October 2024. Okay, children, we'll meet again with the next video. Till then, stay safe. Bye.